Today, we're going to be checking out the Guerrilla Warfare Mark II from Greer amps. So Mass Distribution, who have sent me plenty of cool distortion pedals and fuzzes and stuff, sent this over to me to try out. I'd actually never tried anything from Greer, and I'd never even heard of this pedal before. It's essentially their version of a Rat. It does have that fabled LM308 chip, the chip that was in a lot of the older Rats that I know is really sought after for a lot of people, and has a couple of tweaks. Most notably, the tone sweep does allow for more treble. Now, this does feel a lot more old school in a lot of ways. Like, this thing definitely has a lot of compression, super big sound, and it definitely kind of has that Rat squish kind of thing that you get with certain Rat pedals. I just kind of wanted to try this out, get some kind of doomed tones out of it, because what else am I going to do with a Rat on this channel but get some dooming, sludgy sounds? We're going to have this go into the clean channel of my Friedman BE50 Deluxe, which is going to be going into a 2-Notes Captor X with a VM1265 and DV77 speaker, IR blend in it, and then we're going to hear it outside of a mix on that same setup, as well as we'll compare it to my actual ProCo Little Rat and kind of A, B, see which is maybe, you know, not so much better, but how they differ from each other. Let's check it out. So very thick, definitely, it feels like a slow distortion. And what I mean by that is Rat pedals in general, they never feel like super fast reacting to how you're playing. And that's a lot of times where they get that squish kind of feeling from. They're not like, you can't like play super fast on it and get it to, it has almost like a sag. It's kind of hard to articulate unless you've actually like played a Rat or played a bunch of Rat style pedals. It's kind of hard to articulate, but it has this kind of sag and squish to it that feels slower responding to your playing than, say, I don't know, like a Metal Zone or something. It was definitely notably different from the ProCo version. It seemed like it had a bit more gain on tap, as well as it did seem thicker and a bit more compressed for sure. Personally, this sounds great with a boost as well. You could hit with something like a Tube Screamer or just like a big op amp clean boost, and you could just drone for days and get some sun tones, not a problem. You could absolutely do that with this. However, for me personally, it's not the Rat for me. It was a little too compressed feeling. I had a little bit too much of that sag for my taste, but I know some people love that old school Rat feel, and this with that LM308 chip is like a holy grail they've been searching for, and I was able to definitely get some good tones out of it for sure. Just not for me personally, and that's just fine. But I'd like to know your thoughts. If you dug the sound, if you preferred this or the ProCo, or if you have your own favorite Rat, or maybe now you want to check this out and you really like those old school sounding and feeling Rats, like those kind of vintage classic vibes, or if maybe you're interested because that has that fabled LM308 chip that has spawned so many myths and legends online. Let me know it in the comments down below. But I'll have a link for this if you want to check out this or anything else from Greer. Thanks for watching. Stay metal.